Okay, good morning. Good day, good afternoon, good night, wherever we are. I noticed that there's a trend going on right now where there are a lot of people with degrees, some 2 degrees, 2 degrees with a master's. Some people even have PhD, and they are finding it so difficult to get a job. And I have watched several hundreds of videos like that. Some of them are compilation from TikTok, Instagram, and they bring it on YouTube because I have a TikTok account, but I don't really go on TikTok like that. And then I started thinking, what is going on? Because about 6 months to a year ago, we have a lot of people quiet quitting. And if you don't know what quiet quitting means you do not like your job because they're frustrating you, or you feel like you're having low vibration there, you're not happy, or you lost your passion with the current job that you're doing, and you did not let them know at work, but you started decreasing your productivity, and you started doing the bare minimum until they probably terminate you, fire you, or you just resign without giving 2 weeks notice. Some people even burn bridges, or they don't burn bridges, but they finally just quit their job, but they started 2-3 months prior to quitting their job, low inputs and just doing the bare minimum. So now I'm seeing that about 6 months and a year ago, a lot of people are doing that. And now, a lot of people were doing that. That's the quiet quitting. And now everybody is looking for jobs. Some people have applied to 400 jobs, 1,260 something jobs. And same in Canada, in the US. And no one seems to be able to get hired. And then as I was watching the videos, it came to my brain and I said, I guess I need to put something out. I hardly do this, but I recently, changed where I was working and continued to work with other people I was working before, or even got hired in another place. And I'm thinking, why don't I share these thoughts with everybody? So this is it. If you know you want to quiet quit, and you want to quit where you're working, or you're getting frustrated, or something is going on in your life and you feel like you have to change the type of job you're doing, maybe the distance is too far, the pay is too low, or something, my advice, please, my advice is, make sure that you have been hired in another place. Get hired first. While you're quiet quitting and doing the bare minimum and giving low inputs, make sure you're putting more inputs somewhere else. Make sure you're trying to find somewhere else that is paying you better. Make sure you get hired before you leave your current job. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you're quiet quitting. I know some people need a mental rest. They need to leave where they are working prior. And have like a 2 weeks rest. But when you start your current job, and you just have to man up or woman up, and then go to work for the first 1 or 2-3 months, and then you can request for like, maybe you need a little rest, or you need your vacation early or something, or you can just start as a part-time in your new job so that you can get the mental rest that you need. But quitting your job and then looking for another job is not a good plan, as I can see now, because a lot of people cannot even get jobs. They can't get hired, and they have bills to pay. And I have been thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I just have to share this. So for anyone who is looking at quitting their jobs, and with all the videos I am watching, there are no jobs out there. Or yes, there are jobs out there saying that they're hiring, but literally they're not really hiring. I don't know the whole back end to those stories, but so that you are within a financial means of you being able to pay your bills, do not quit your job because of distance, mental health, and all of that until you know that you have secured another job. If you're going to take one thing away from this video, get another job. In fact, Get hired there, be going there for the first 1 week or 2 weeks to make sure that at least this place is going to serve you before you leave where you're working. We have to, as much as we want to take care of our mental health, because where we're working is frustrating us or something, is frustrating to us or something, we have to make sure that we do not end up in another mental stress of not being able to pay our bills. That's just my 1 cent.